Imagine strapping a device to your wrist that doesn't just track your heart, but actually knows exactly when your leg muscles are about to give out. The world of premium outdoor smartwatches is about to face a massive shakeup. If you follow wearable technology, you already know that Garmin is the undisputed king of endurance tracking. But right now, a wave of new leaks and rumors has surfaced, pointing directly toward the arrival of the highly anticipated Garmin Fenix 9. While many tech enthusiasts have been focusing all their attention on the Premium Pro version slated for further down the line, the standard model is actually the one stealing the spotlight right now. Rumors suggest that this next-generation device could make its official debut much sooner than anyone anticipated. We are looking at a release within the late summer or early autumn window of 2026. This means we might be only months away from seeing what Garmin has been cooking up behind closed doors. For athletes, hikers, and tech fans, this timing is incredibly exciting. It sets up the Fenix 9 to be the ultimate flagship device for the upcoming outdoor season. This upcoming release window is not just a random guess made by internet forums. It is backed up by some very concrete evidence hidden deep within Garmin's own software ecosystem. Tech experts recently performed an APK teardown of the Garmin Connect application for Android. An APK teardown is essentially a process where developers dissect the backend code of a mobile application to see what hidden features or future devices are being prepared for launch. During this digital excavation, developers discovered explicit references to an unannounced device called the Enduro 4. This discovery is a massive clue because of how Garmin historically schedules its product releases. Garmin has an established pattern of launching its heavy-duty Enduro series right alongside its main Fenix lineup. We saw this exact strategy play out when the Enduro 3 made its debut alongside the Fenix 8. Therefore, seeing the Enduro 4 pop up in the official app code is a clear signal that the production line is moving, the software is ready, and the Fenix 9 launch is right around the corner. To add even more weight to these rumors, the leadership at Garmin has been dropping hints of their own. During recent corporate presentations and financial calls, the chief executive officer of Garmin openly hinted that the second half of 2026 would be an incredibly significant period for the company's outdoor division. When a CEO drops hints about a major product rollout for the later months of the year, it almost always means a flagship device is ready to take center stage. If you connect the dots between the CEO's public statements and the hidden code found in the Garmin Connect app, all signs point to an autumn release. This strategic timing allows Garmin to capture the attention of outdoor athletes right as the weather cools down and people head out for major trail runs, marathons, and mountain expeditions. It also positions the watch perfectly as the premium tech item to buy ahead of the holiday shopping rush. But this release is shaping up to be much more than just a routine annual update. Often tech companies release new versions of their watches that only offer minor software tweaks or slight changes to the outer shell. According to industry insiders, the Fenix 9 is aiming to break that cycle by offering a monumental leap forward in core performance and biometric tracking capabilities. The biggest headline in the tech community right now surrounds a newly discovered trademark filed by Garmin for something called a muscle battery. While the company has kept the exact mechanics of this feature a closely guarded secret, experts believe it points to a massive upgrade in sensor technology. Specifically, this feature is expected to debut alongside the Elevate Generation 6 sensor platform. This new optical sensor array on the back of the watch will likely change how we measure physical exhaustion entirely. To understand why the concept of a muscle battery is such a game changer, you have to look at how smartwatches currently track energy. Right now, watches use heart rate variability to estimate your overall body battery, which tells you how tired your central nervous system is. The Fenix 9 is rumored to take this a step further by introducing localized muscle monitoring. This technology relies on tracking muscle oxygen saturation in real time. Instead of just telling you how hard your heart is pumping, the watch will be able to scan the specific muscle groups you are using during an activity. For example, if you are climbing a steep mountain trail, the sensor can read the exact oxygen levels in your quadriceps or calves. It will tell you precisely when a specific muscle group is reaching its structural limit and building up critical fatigue. This gives endurance athletes an entirely new layer of actionable data, allowing them to adjust their pace before their muscles completely give out. Beyond tracking your body, the Fenix 9 is also rumored to completely revolutionize how you navigate the physical world. For an outdoor adventurer, a GPS watch is a literal lifeline, and Garmin is planning to make that lifeline more accurate than ever before. The device is heavily rumored to feature a brand new upgraded tri-band GNSS system. Traditional smartwatches use single or dual-band satellite tracking, which can easily lose accuracy when things get tough. The new tri-band system will allow the watch to lock onto 3 different satellite frequencies simultaneously. Industry reports suggest that Garmin is targeting an unprecedented accuracy level approaching 50 centimeters under ideal conditions. This level of precision is almost unheard of in a consumer wearable device. It means the watch won't just know what trail you are on, it will know exactly which side of the trail you are walking on. This extreme positional accuracy will solve major frustrations for outdoor enthusiasts who train in challenging environments. If you have ever tried to use a GPS watch deep inside a dense forest, you know how easily the thick tree canopy can block satellite signals and throw off your data. The same problem happens to trail runners navigating technical mountain passes, where massive rock walls block the horizon, or city runners surrounded by towering skyscrapers that reflect GPS signals. The tri-band system on the Fenix 9 is engineered to cut through these obstacles effortlessly. It ensures that your pace, distance, and map routing remain perfectly stable and accurate, no matter how harsh or crowded your surroundings are. This upgrade alone represents one of the most substantial leaps forward in satellite tracking technology that the industry has seen in several years. In addition to pinpoint accuracy, Garmin is expected to expand the actual utility of its satellite technology to keep users safe in the wilderness. For years, adventurers had to carry separate satellite communication devices if they wanted to stay in touch with family outside of cell phone range. The Fenix 9 might change that entirely by integrating advanced satellite communication tools directly into the watch face. Rumors suggest the device will support off-grid messaging, allowing you to send and receive text messages even when you are miles away from the nearest cell tower. It is also expected to include enhanced emergency communication features and safety functions. If you find yourself injured or lost on a remote trail, your watch will act as a standalone rescue beacon capable of alerting emergency services and transmitting your exact coordinates. This transforms the Fenix 9 from a simple training tool into a critical piece of survival gear. Another massive area of innovation for the Fenix 9 is the display technology. For a long time, smartwatch users had to make a frustrating compromise when choosing a screen. You either had to choose a bright, beautiful AMOLED screen that looks amazing but drains the battery quickly, or a dull memory and pixel screen that stays powered for weeks using solar energy but looks washed out. Supply chain leaks indicate that Garmin has found a way to eliminate this compromise entirely. They are reportedly working on a groundbreaking solar overlay technology. This design places a completely transparent solar charging layer directly on top of a high-resolution, vibrant AMOLED panel. If Garmin pulls this off, users will finally get the best of both worlds. You will get the deep contrasts, vivid colors, and fluid responsiveness of a premium modern display while simultaneously harvesting sunlight to constantly recharge the battery and extend your runtime in the field. To keep up with all of these advanced sensors, ultra-precise tracking, and the new hybrid display, the internal brain of the watch is getting a major overhaul as well. The Fenix 9 is expected to house a next-generation processor that maximizes speed and efficiency. This processing power will directly improve the daily user experience. When you are out in the wild looking at a heavy topographic map, older processors can stutter or take a long time to load the terrain details. The new chip inside the Fenix 9 will allow for instantaneous map rendering and incredibly smooth user interface animations. It will also calculate complex route deviations in a fraction of a second. If you take a wrong turn on a mountain trail, the watch will recalculate your path back to safety immediately without any frustrating lag or system freezes. It is important to remember that because Garmin keeps its projects a secret until the official launch, a lot of this information is built on a combination of digital leaks, trademark filings, supply chain tracking, and expert speculation. However, even if only a small portion of these exciting updates turns out to be true, the standard Fenix 9 is shaping up to be a legendary release. It represents a massive technological jump forward that changes how a sports watch interacts with your muscles, navigates the Earth, and manages its own power.